One of the biggest scandals during this whole pandemic is the cover-up that's been committed by Fauci and the CDC, especially the CDC, about the effectiveness of immunity that's conferred after a natural infection, after you recover from that. They've completely ignored that. They want everybody to get vaccinated, even those who don't need vaccinated. And the science, if you follow the science on this, the Moderna trial showed there was no benefit of the vaccine to those who recovered from infection. The Pfizer trial showed there was no benefit to those who had recovered from infection from the vaccine. A recent study with 52,000 people at the Cleveland Clinic, 1,300 plus of whom did not receive the vaccine but had prior infection, showed that none of them got reinfected symptomatically. And then if you want to compare the efficacy of immunity from recovering from COVID to that of the vaccine, the biggest study out there is the whole country of Israel. Tel Aviv University, 6 million participants in this study, 6 million data points. And it showed there's virtually no difference. Actually, it showed a little bit, but probably not statistically significant. A little bit better immunity from natural infection. And before you all report this, I'm not saying go out and get the virus instead of getting the vaccine. The vaccine can save lives, it's certain. But there's no need, the science shows this, there's no need to get the vaccine if you've already recovered from COVID. And there's no need to expose yourself to that danger. The CDC knows this. They admitted to me on a recorded phone call that I'll be glad to give you that they knew they were misreporting the results of the Pfizer data.
So you're saying, I just want to, number one, you didn't answer whether or not you've been vaccinated.
Well, first of all, it's none of your business, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not vaccinated. And until there's some science, by the way, I have a master's of science degree from MIT. I'm not a virologist, but I can read data. Everybody just needs to read and don't put your head in the sand. Look at the data. I'm not going to get the vaccine until there's data that shows that it will improve upon the immunity that's been conferred to me as a result of a natural infection that I had.
Okay.
But I can read. And the
read.
way his eyes like lit up.
People say he's condescending, but I don't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
I don't hear any condescension from him whatsoever. It's a really good response.
I
Okay?
think you have to have like a condescending tone detector or something. Because I didn't hear that tone. I just heard straight facts.
Straight facts.
No
from
cap.
Sassy with Massey today.
No cap.
And one thing I wanted to say, he said something very important in there. He's not saying that you need to just go out and get the virus to be protected from it. If you haven't had the virus, and especially if you're vulnerable, he is still saying that you should be vaccinated. But his point is, if you have had the virus, then you are protected from the same immunity as people who have had the vaccine.
And in
That's
fact,
the
in
point he's
Israel, they're
making.
showing that you have a little bit more. A
Yeah.
tiny, minute,
Yeah.
better efficacy than the vaccine does. But he said it's not statistically, it doesn't statistically mean anything. But yeah, I mean, I think a great message from him. And I love when he said, it's none of your business, but I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll
He's
tell
good.
you, I'm not vaccinated.
Okay.